this is my new buggy right here. Named it Moneymaker. Hopefully it'll stand up to its name and whatnot. But went IFS this time, just try to do something different. Try to step out of the box and you know, convert kind of what the guys do on the West Coast over here, what we do on the East. A little bit overkill on a lot of things. I know the Armada stuff works great in the desert and whatnot, and I had thought real hard about getting one of their kits and bringing it over here to the East and trying to do it, improve it and whatnot, but I decided to go ahead and just build my own and try to design my own IFS suspension. And I talked to Scott, the guy at Pro Performance Motorsport in Australia, and they got that real cool diff that uses Dana 80 ring and pinion, and you know the diff's inboarded, so the CVs are closer to the center of the carrier. That way you get longer axle for more wheel travel and whatnot. And got that, talked to him, took a little while to get it, finally got it, and I was able to build a chassis around it, and hopefully it's gonna perform to my expertise, and hopefully it'll be as good as I want it to be. But you know, being IFS, you know, just try to help hit stuff harder and keep tires on the ground as much as you can or whatever. But motor is pretty much the same thing as last time, not much different there. I went back to a PowerGlide just because most of the time I hardly ever use first gear, except for, you know, pulling in a trailer or whatever. But SCS Straight drive box, angle drive line, 4340 drive shafts. Of course, you know, PTC, they built the transmission for me. But RCV, they built the axles to 2-inch 47 spline shaft, 30 series CV at the diff. Their big bale out here at the tire. It ought to be interesting. But use a Dana 80, Pro Rock 80 in the rear. Scott at Sunfire, they got the 80 and tubed it for me and whatever, and I got it and trusted out, and used Overson spindles and aluminum hubs all the way around. Big thanks to Trail Ready Wheels. They really stepped up this year, and they gave me 8 wheels, and I'm gonna have 2 different sets of tires, which y'all will see how I'm gonna introduce that here to the next couple races and whatnot. But I'm gonna have a set of tires for rocks, a set of tires for the dirt, so we'll see how that goes. I went to rack and pinion steering this time, which is a whole lot different than full hydraulic. Charlie at Performance Steering Products, he got me a Pro-Am steering rack, all trophy truck pump, big cooler and whatever, and it seems to steer good. Of course, all I've done is drive in the field. I ain't four-wheeled it yet, ain't done nothing, but we'll know here in a couple days. As soon as I get all the rest of my parts, front drive shaft, I'm waiting on it to get here. Once it gets here, we'll be able to test it and tune it, and we'll see where we're at. Hope the season goes good. Thanks to everybody who's helped out and all the sponsors. I sure do appreciate all the help, and I'm going to try to do my best I can do to make a performance best.